Good day, everyone. Sammy Talks. I'm back. It's been a long time. I know you all missed me, and I've missed you guys too. But the Premier League is back. The season is back. New European season is back again for all of us to enjoy. And I'm actually here to give my 2 cents, just 2 cents on EPL. The EPL has started. I'm going to be making my little predictions on who's going to win the league, who will make the top 4, who's going to be a disappointment, and who might actually get relegated. But starting up, I have to start on a positive note. Who do you think, or who do I think is going to win the Premier League? And last season, Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal, they went on the top of war head-to-head until the final day. But the season has started. Now, let's talk about City signing Gundogan. Gundogan is back to City on a free from Barcelona. The situation really got, I don't know what's happening at Barcelona, by the way. They just can't keep on for long. So Gundogan is back to City, and before Gundogan actually came, before the return, I actually had the feeling like maybe City might not actually be up for the contention. 4 in a row, can they make it 5? It's a big tax, but they won their first game against Chelsea. Added now with the fact that Gundogan is back, the player for the big game, Pep's favorite boy, Pep's baby boy, by the way. Gundogan coming back makes City winning the league look like now it's a sure thing. It looks like City win a short thing. But if I'm to make my prediction, I don't see City winning the league. I think they'll be coming second, slightly coming second. And that's my take on City. Now, let's go to Arsenal, the second position. Now, the question is, they've carried second back-to-back in 2 consecutive years. Would this be a third lucky charm? That's actually a question I actually think most Arsenal fans, will they feel this should be a third lucky charm for them to really enjoy themselves and win the league? Arsenal, by logic, they're a proper team. They have cohesion, they have proper chemistry, if you are going to go by that. But the signing of Moreno, the Spanish player from Real Sociedad, imagine Moreno and Declan Rice in that midfield. I feel like that signing is going to be the difference this season, because Arsenal are good everywhere. Saka, Havertz, by the way, Havertz that we all thought would be a flop, that boy has been shutting people up, by the way. But Moreno signing for Arsenal, it feels like that is the key. Now, Declan Rice can be Declan Rice. Not shot-stopper, interceptor, energy merchant in the midfield. And of course, Declan Rice also has that drive. Signing Moreno, who is brilliant on the ball. It's just like a Rodri. Should I say low-budget Rodri? But, people always stay there to get better in future. So I feel Moreno signing is the big deal for Arsenal. And that's going to be the difference between Arsenal and City, and this really makes me understand, or makes me believe, Arsenal is going to win the league this year. Third lucky charm. I've always felt they're not going to win it. They're going to win the league this year. And just a minor observation: if Arsenal don't win the league, they won't make the top 4. Now I feel like Arsenal are in a position of extreme push or extreme collapse. If they don't win the league, in which I think they will, I think they will pick Man City to win the league this season. If they don't win the league, they will make the top 4 because they've zapped out all of the energy from last season and last 2 seasons. Now on to the next one. Liverpool, they came third last season with their new manager Arne Slot. What really can he bring to the team? I personally don't see Liverpool making the top 4. I don't see it. I don't see Liverpool making the top 4. It's going to be hard. Yeah, they still have their players, Van Dijk, Salah, Diaz, Nunes, but the EPL is beyond that. This is the first season without Klopp in almost 9 years. I would like to see how Liverpool will react to this new situation. I'd like to see how they're going to deal with the new situation. But personal prediction, I don't see Liverpool making top 4. Salah will be Salah. He will score his goals, contend for the Golden Boot, in which Haaland is going to win, by the way. But I don't see Liverpool making the top 4. 4th position is Aston Villa. They came 4th last season. I also don't see Aston Villa making top 4 this season. For some reasons, I don't know why I don't see them. It's going to be tough though. But I feel like that Liverpool will be more of a chance, or they have a better chance of making the top 4 than Aston Villa. I feel like the Champions League football this season is going to drain them. They're getting into a Champions League with a new Champions League format. By the way, I'm going to make another video explaining or breaking down what the new Champions League format will be, so for all of us to understand. But this, I actually feel Aston Villa, the new Champions League format will not be favorable to them. A lot of travelings will be made, a lot of games will be made. I don't see them matching that up with the league intensity. So I don't see Aston Villa making top 4. I believe Liverpool actually have a better chance of making top 4 than Aston Villa. On 5th is Tottenham. I saw that game against Leicester. Too wasteful. Signing Solanke is not something I feel is a big deal. I don't see it as a big signing, something people should talk about. He's a decent player, but I don't think Solanke is a player Tottenham need to take them to the next level. I don't see it. I might be wrong, but I just don't see it. And Son needs to get into the game more for Tottenham to actually have any chance of being better than what they were or what they've been. Son needs to do more. But personally, I don't see Tottenham make it up for. They missed out last season. They're going to miss out again on this season. This takes me to Chelsea. They came 6th last season, even if they missed out on Europa League and then the Conference League playing qualifiers. I don't see Chelsea doing any better than last season. I feel they'll be worse this season. Cole Palmer has a lot on his hands to deal with. Cole Palmer can't do everything. Jackson is a major disappointment. If Chelsea can manage to get Osimhen, yeah, they can have a shot at top 4. If they don't sign Osimhen, if they don't sign a top striker, Chelsea will not make the top 4. They won't make the top 7. Personally, it's going to be a struggle all season. It's going to be, I feel like they don't have what it takes, and Enzo is not the player we thought he was. They don't have the proper defenders. Too many goalkeepers. This is a team that went from having Peter Cech as number 1 for over 10 years, probably 14 years, I think, to now they're having 6 goalkeepers. Chelsea hasn't had a particular goalkeeper in a while. They keep on changing. This indecision and lack of consistency is definitely going to affect the rhythm of the team. Too many players. Maresca has his job at hand. I don't feel Maresca is that manager for Chelsea. Yeah, he did well with Leicester, bringing them back into the Premier League. I don't think Maresca will do well for Chelsea. And this brings me to final contention, Manchester United. Erik ten Hag. He has made signings. De Ligt, Mazzari, Yoro, Zirkzee. Fantastic signing, which I feel they should be added up into the squad depth to help the team, because he had a lot of injuries last season. But this season, I feel my bias is here, by the way. I'm a Manchester United fan, so you expect me to hope for the best. I expect the worst as well, but hope for the best with my club. So I expect Man United to be making top 4, because they have the players, they have the squad depth. Now they have a quality signing in the league. Mazzari was fantastic in the first game of the season. Zirkzee scoring in his debut as well. I feel Man United will just break it, just slightly make the top 4 in this season's EPL at the end of the season. And this is just what I feel, and this is, like I said, my bias take. You have your chance to go against my belief, but this is my bias take. And let's go to the relegation aspect. Everton is going to get relegated this season. I think they've been narrowly escaped. Though last season they were fantastic, by the way. They are still in the books for the FPL penalties they've breached in a while with English Premier League or with the English Federation. So they might still be facing some point deduction. They lost their first game at home to Brighton in a very bad manner. I feel Everton will not miss the top this season. Ipswich will actually go with them as well. If Leicester can get Vardy fit, they will avoid it. If Leicester can get Vardy fit, they will avoid the relegation. That's my own personal belief. And Wolverhampton will be in the relegation contention this season. It might be a bad take, but I feel like the loss of Pedro Neto, who is their star performer, their star chance creator. Wolves were struggling last season whenever Neto didn't play. Now they've sold him, and I'm not sure they made any reasonable recruitments to replace him. I feel Wolves will join in the relegation this season. It's going to be Wolves, Ipswich, and Everton. My Golden Boot winner, of course, favorite is going to be Haaland. I feel Haaland will still win it again. The boy just knows how to score goals. He scored against Chelsea in the opening game. Haaland will always be there. Clean sheets, of course. Ederson, City are more like a clean sheets machine. They know how to keep the back side locked. You just won't get a goal. I see City, Ederson winning the Golden Gloves for most clean sheets as well in the EPL. And manager of the season is going to be Arteta. It's going to be fantastic once again, pushing his team on and on and on. But can Man City make it 5 in a row? That would be incredible. But I just feel Arsenal have much more this season. They have the determination, they have the hunger, they have the young players, and the signing of Moreno is going to make the difference in the English Premier League this season. Thank you very much for watching Sammy Talks. This is the end of my podcast for this week. Enjoy yourself and stay tuned for the next one.